This is our control system for the stepper motors. We will begin by pressing the reset button, which will initialize our motors to the horizontal interrupts. And now that we are initialized, we will use the octal switch to set it to mode 1 and press the green button, which shows with the LEDs in binary that we are in mode 1. And now we will press the red button, and this is for basic incremental motion, which will move the bipolar, the unipolar here 90 degrees, which is the shortest path. And then when we press the red button again, the other motor will move 90 degrees the shortest path, and they will increment back and forth the shortest path as we designed. Good. It already holds up here. Now switch to mode 2, which is the basic opposed continuous motion, and we will start by twisting the octal switch to mode 2, and then we will press, and that is indicated by the LED, which is now showing mode 2 in binary, and then we will press the green button to switch to mode 2, and now we can initialize them to the horizontal interrupts where they will begin, and then now on the red button they will have opposed continuous motion back and forth without continuously, and then when I touch the red button again they will stop. And now if I press the red button they will begin again continuously, and now I'll press the red button again for them to stop, and they'll only stop at the horizontal interrupts. Now that the motors are stopped, we can press the green button to allow us to switch to another mode. So now we will twist the octal switch to mode 3, which will show in mode 3, show on the red LEDs in binary that we're in mode 3. And as you could also see that the motors initialized in the appropriate starting position at the horizontal interrupt and the vertical interrupt. And now when we press the red button, they will move the longest distance, 270 degrees, in basic synchronous continuous motion. And now when I press the red button, you will see them move continuously back and forth 270 degrees. Then when I press the red button again, they will stop. So now that they are stopped, I would need to press the red button again for them to continue. And that is the basic continuous synchronous continuous motion. And now if I want to exit, I have to stop the motors again and press the green button to allow me to switch to mode 4. We are now in mode 4, which is signaled by the red LEDs in binary. And mode 4 is very similar to mode 2, and it will be the same way. It is basic opposed continuous motion, but compared to the other modes, we will be running our stepper motors with wave drive functions. And now it will be very similar to mode 2. We will press the red button, and we'll see the motors run opposite directions in the shortest distance continuously. But then if we press the red button again, they will stop. And then when we want them to keep going, we will press it again, and then there they go. Continuous motion. And then when we want to stop and exit to change, we will then press the red button and then press the green button to then change the mode to wherever we wanted to go. Now we will show how the red LEDs in the octal switch are connected. We see that when we're at mode 4, it will signal in binary that we are in mode 4. But as soon as we go to mode 5, we see that the blue LED is shown signaling an error. So for mode 5, 6, and 7, and 0, we have the blue LED showing. But as soon as we go back to mode 1, we have the one red LED showing, signifying mode 1 in binary.